Hi everybody, I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you for joining us as we take a look at the cold snap that's moving up the South Island and into the north, and a developing low in the North Island that's going to, well, basically deepen over the next day or so and produce very strong winds through Cook Strait, heavy rain in the east, and heavy snow inland and high up. Here's the animated wind map. The blue area is the area we're focused on, moving in towards the South Island, and by lunchtime Tuesday it should be moving in towards Canterbury, and overnight tonight it moves into the North Island. It's not directly coming from Antarctica, as you can clearly see. The winds are actually coming out of the Southern Ocean area and moving up the country, but combined with moisture, that's why the snow levels could be significant. So here we are for lunchtime Wednesday, and I'll try and be as detailed as we can. Now, everyone's asking, will it snow at my place? Have a look at the Weather Watch website. We've got a frequently asked question segment there, and it really does help you work that out. For the most part, sea level snow is not in the forecast, but we do expect the snow level to be very low, down to 100 or 200 meters, and then maybe 300 meters as you move up towards the North Island, and obviously it just keeps going up the further north you go. So places like Dunedin do have some chance of snow right down to sea level, so to Queenstown, Alexandra, Cromwell, likely to get snow in those main centres. But once you get into Canterbury, it gets a little bit trickier to work out. The line is more borderline, so Christchurch, I'm still thinking you're probably not going to get a lot of snow, but it's low down and close by as it tracks through over the next couple of days. So you can see here, it's all along the eastern side as the winds blow from the southeast. That makes for sunny or dry weather, at least over on the west coast, but the snow will still affect alpine passes along the South Island. And down here in Southland, you're going to see the first taste of the big high that's rolling in towards the weekend. What that will do is it'll just help ease the conditions a little bit. It'll still be wintry, you'll still get snow flurries to fairly low levels, but it's certainly not a major snowstorm down there. But as you move into the North Island, you'll notice this area of low pressure, that's going to deepen, and it's going to push moisture in to that southerly and therefore produce heavy snow. And some of our latest guidance suggests that the Desert Road and Central Plateau could actually get up to ½ metre of snow. So that is a lot over the next few days as a result of the moisture meeting the southerly. Then we get to Thursday, and the low around the North Island deepens a bit further. We are still not calling it a storm. I know other outlets are, and other news agencies are saying it's the worst storm of the year. It is not even close, but it's going to be the biggest cold snap of the year. And as a result of this low pushing against the high that's just out there, we get the squash zone, and that's where the gales and maybe severe gale is possible. But it's not a storm because there are no gale force winds on the other side of that low. It's just here in the squash zone between the center of that low and the center of this big high. It's about a 30 hectopascal range, all squashed up. So very strong winds howling through the North Island, and the southerlies will be pushing in more snow. So Thursday, there's a chance, in Weather Watch's view anyway, that the highways all around Central Plateau could get snow. That's on Thursday. And then we get to Friday, and you notice that incoming high. Look at the big high pressure pushing in here. So Southland, Otago, and even now starting to feel it in South Canterbury, skies clearing, frost becoming heavy, and no snow. The snow is going away now. Now you've got to deal with black ice and frosts and that kind of weather. Showers along the eastern side will clear, and the strong gusty winds here, still around that low and the high, that's still the squash zone, driving in very heavy rain along the eastern side of the North Island, falling as snow along the ranges, and maybe still affecting maybe places like State Highway 5, Napier to Taupo, and also State Highway 1, the Desert Road, although it should be gradually sort of improving as the day goes on, because the high is starting to come in, and therefore southeasterlies tend to make for dry, sunny weather in places like Waikato and Auckland. And the final map we've got for you is Saturday, and in comes that high. Thank goodness, there it comes. Light winds. There might still be a few showers clipping places like Wairoa, Mahia Peninsula, Gisborne and East Cape, but everybody else looks like they'll be dry, settled, cold, and maybe frosty. That is all from me. We'll update you again on Wednesday with the very latest.